Greetings. Welcome. This is Chosen, checking in to say hi. I'm sitting here at Crabtree Lake doing my favorite thing to do, which is grounding. Grounding with Mother Earth. Grounding with Mother Gaia. Just thought I'd check in with y'all and see what y'all up to. Hadn't talked in a minute. I know it's been a few months since I've been on my channel, and a whole lot has changed, even my name. So I checked in with you all as Pray Tell. Pray Tell Tarot, I think it was. From watching the TV show is where I got that name. Awesome TV show, but TV show nonetheless. So since then, I've done a lot more growing and evolving and maturing, and now today I come to you as Chosen. Took some time out and grounded and listened to Spirit and finally surrendered for real to the divine. And the divine changed my name. I am divinely chosen. The Royal Shaman Oracle. I finally accepted my gift, understand who I am, and walking in my purpose. Take these shades off because I seem like I'm so far away from y'all. So, it's been a few months, as I was saying. Had to go through a few more battles, still going through, I said that right, growing through. Still tackling some things. But I understand my death and rebirth. And I feel like I've stepped into the rites of passage. Matter of fact, I know I've stepped into the rites of passage because I'm sitting out here at the lake. I don't know if y'all can see. Totally on the ground. No shoes and socks. At the lake. On this grass where I just saw a snake earlier. Yeah, a black snake. And he was behind me. So, I'm telling y'all, this is definitely the divine stepping in and giving me the courage to just step out of my shell and be divinely chosen. So, there's going to be a lot of content on this channel. It won't always be oracle readings. It won't always be, I saw something move, y'all. I done talked about that snake now. I'm tripping. But it won't always be readings. Sometimes it'll be about astrology. Sometimes it'll be just about an experience that I've had or something that taught me a lesson, and that I feel like if I reach out and help and tell the story, it'll help somebody else. Spirit gives me a lot of downloads, a lot of things that I don't share, that Spirit gives me. I'm just now stepping into understanding that these things are to be shared. Maybe not at the time that, a few months when I still had lessons to learn and things I needed to figure out. Maybe it wasn't time then, but I feel powerfully that it is now. I think my mom got a lot to do with that too. The more I grow, the more I understand her story and her path, which is going to help me write this book, put out this movie that I will do about my life and my mother's life parallel. So there's a lot in me, and there's a lot that I still got to get done here on the side. So from this point on, I'm going to be sharing that journey with you all. I don't know if it's going to be step by step, but you'll hear from me much more often than you have in the past. Again, my name is Chosen. I no longer go by Janet. Even though that name actually means a gift from God and chosen means the same. So I'm not totally denouncing my name Janet, but I prefer to be called chosen. Chosen Kahani, which means the royal shaman, the royal oracle of God. So I'll be sharing a lot of things here on this channel, a lot of enlightenment that I've gotten, especially around religion and in the occult and such. I'll be sharing a lot that Spirit gives me, and what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna make it impromptu like I did today. I didn't know I was coming out here to talk to y'all, but here I am. So Spirit must have a message that it wants to deliver through me and for you. Just send a lot of love out to everybody. Sometimes we miss out on what it means to like just love people. Just send a shout out of love. I'm sending you guys a sincere shout out of love from my heart. You know, your heart center is important, that you clear it out, that you free it up of past hurts and past mistakes that, you know, that we done, but that we have not even forgiven ourselves for. You know, Divine just wants us to know that mistakes come to learn from them. Mistakes equals lessons equals growth. You know, so stop beating yourself up for things that you may have not forgiven yourself for, and stop beating yourself up for other people that still needs to forgive you. Whether you get it or not, you just gotta love people. You love people past their pain, because people only do things, you know, their outward actions reflect their inward actions, or their inward persona, or the inner man. You know, what a man does on the outside normally shows how he thinks on the inside. So let's keep that in mind when we're, you know, let's have a little more compassion for people. We want to talk religion. Christ had compassion. You know, God gives us new mercies every day, every morning. And had it not been for his compassion, we would be consumed. Now, I'm just giving you Bible for all of you Bible readers and shakers and toters. I'm just giving you Bible. So why not practice that same compassion for your fellow man? Flip it around and see if you would like somebody to treat you according to how you treat them. Yeah, take 5 on that. So when we accuse our brethren, you know, we have to remember that's my brother. We're all one. We're all connected. And the sooner we get to a point of believing that and knowing that, the more joy we will be able to attain in our hearts and maintain. Because to maintain joy in your heart means you have to forgive. You have to throw stuff off. You can't hold on to stuff and have joy in your heart too. The two don't go together. So you got to forgive people and forgive yourself. If you seek that happiness and that joy and that laughter and that love, that real love, that true love, if that's what you're looking for, you're going to have to forgive a whole lot of folks. So let's start today. You know, today is October the 1st, last quarter of 2021. Let's start today. Go down that list and see who you need to forgive. That grudge that you're still holding on from 10 years ago. You still mad at your husband because he didn't do. You still mad at your wife because she didn't say. Figure it out. You know? Now that's if it's worth fighting for. Now, you know, love relationships can be a little... I ain't saying you got to go back with them and stay with them. Not if they just keep on being silly. No. No. But what we will do is we will forgive you. We'll forgive you and we'll let it go. Because it ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. Not when you're reaching for purpose. Not when you're reaching for a goal in life. Not when you got something you need to accomplish. You don't get stuck on unforgiveness. Because when you're going up, y'all notice the airlines have limited the number of bags that you can take. There's a lesson in every simple thing that happens in life. The airlines have limited the number of bags that you can take in the air. You know why? Because it drags the plane down trying to fly with all them bags on the plane. So when you go on the plane, you have to travel light. You can't take all them bags. I mean, you can take 2 or 3 at a cost of $100, but who wants to pay to carry bags? Think about it. I know I don't. So in this season of my life, I am learning to pack light. And when I pack light, I can go to higher altitudes. I can go to altitudes that has never been heard of. Y'all watch that movie Black Panther? There was some truth behind that movie. You can go to utopia, and it can be real. Okay, I don't want to get too far out there with y'all. I'm just talking about heaven here on earth. I think I found me a little piece of that. I think I found me a little piece of heaven on earth. So anyway, it's getting a little warm. I'm going to go back to connecting with Mother Gaia. So I want to take a little time out to come out and say, what's up, gang? She's back. And her name is Chosen. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.